It says we have action. It says we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's broadcast, you could say. Welcome to today's live. Thanks very much for being here with me. And we are just going to pull up this little ticker tape here and show it across the bottom. And we're going to talk about how are we supposed to trust anyone when there are so many scams going on right now at the moment. You can pretty much look anywhere and find all kinds of stuff like that on any kind of social media platform. There'll be advertisements about people that have been scammed or being scammed, and on stuff that they have to deal with to try and get their money back or anything like that. So, like I said, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper into that. And right now, something just popped up on our Facebook tonight about a local pizza joint here in town, saying that you can get a free pizza or whatever it was, and that's a scam that's going on right now. So it can be in a small community like we are at here right now in Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. It can be in a bigger center. It can be somewhere from around the world. You just never know. So how are we supposed to trust anyone? Developing trust is something that isn't instantaneous in adults anyway. When we were children, when we were little kids, we seem to believe and trust everything that people do is right and is proper and is supporting and is good for us. And it takes until we further understand some human beings' behavior, and until they learn different from either a parent or a guardian or somebody that's a little bit older than them, that you can't trust and believe everything everybody says. So my husband just popped on here and he's saying even locally these people have no conscience. Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely horrific that this kind of stuff is going on, and especially with all of the stuff that everybody's dealing with already right now. So yeah, you just never know. So buyer beware, be careful out there. But before we go any further, if you have never been here on a StreamYard with me before, I am streaming in 3 different places: onto my health page, onto my business page, and right into YouTube. So if you want to participate in the conversation, just like how Paul popped up on the screen as a little picture there, you may just have to grant StreamYard permission to see your profile picture. And then you can participate in the conversation as well. If you want to sit in the background, that's perfectly fine too. That's all good. So this is the all natural me, no makeup. The people that have been here before and are following me know that I have been not well for some time, and that's why I haven't been popping on here as often as before. I'm going to try and get back into a little bit more of a routine of twice a week, but I'm listening to what my doctor has put out there for me to do. So that's all of that. So my name is Heather Edmondson, as it says right there, and that is my website. If you want to check that out, by all means, go right ahead and have a look in there. And I was listening to Clubhouse last week, and I don't know how many of you know what Clubhouse is. It's another social media platform out there. It's not where you can see visual things. You can only listen to people, and you right now have to have an iPhone to get access to it. It's not for Android users yet, but it's coming in the next few weeks. So anyways, I was listening to a coach on there. Her name is Coach Bonnie, and I got a few of the stuff that I'm going to talk about and pass on to you tonight, some of the information from her. So I just want to give credit where credit is due, and then I put my own spin on it, just so that you can understand where I come from as well. So like I said, it's hard to trust anybody out there nowadays. So to build up a trust and develop a trust with anybody, whether it be a client that you were serving, whether it be a family member, whether it be anybody that's drawn to your page watching you, you have to develop that trust with them. And it's, like I said, not something that happens overnight. They have to build up over time. It can take a while. So people want to be drawn to you. They want to have something that they can connect with them about you. Like if they have an understanding of maybe some of your backstory that you explain, maybe some of the things that you're going through, some of the health things that I'm maybe going through, maybe somebody can resonate with that. They want to feel connected to you in some way, shape, or form. So for them to get to know you better, you have to share a piece of you. If you want people to have access to you, you have to have your profile and your page open to the public so that people can stop in and have a boo and see what's going on. They want to be connected to you by, like I said, seeing some part of yourself in them. One thing is, don't ever talk at your clients or customers or team members or anything like that. You want to speak to them. You want to speak at the language that they're at, on the plane that they're at. Don't ever get caught up in emotion. If they ask you something and it's maybe a little bit offensive, or they want to challenge you and get into an argument, don't get sucked into that. I know it's really hard not to get sucked into that, or to act on emotions and to lash out when you've been challenged on something, and our bodies naturally want to get in that fight or flight mode and want to react and respond right away. But don't get caught up in that. It's like being a parent, or being a coworker in a busy work environment. You'll get all kinds of different personalities and all different people there. And even like when your teenagers are growing up, they want to challenge you on everything. You're going to bump heads or butt heads. You're also going to do that with coworkers or people on your team. Like I said, not everybody gets along with everybody. So you need to take a step back maybe and take a breath and really think about what this issue is. Maybe try and get to the root of the problem. Maybe what they're lashing out at you about has nothing to do with the situation at hand. Maybe it has something to do with something that you or either of you may have done back in the past, and they're bringing it forward. And you want to build up that trust with your clients or your team members, the people that are coming to you for help. Like on my health page, they're coming to me for help for their fitness and their nutrition. And so once they've built up that trust with me, then they will send me their profile, their pictures of their check-ins, so that we can see how they're going with their advancements through the fitness routine or through the nutritional program that I have them on. If they were never to send in their pictures or their measurements or their weight, I'm not here to criticize. I'm not here to critique all that. I'm just here to see if we are doing the right thing, if we have them on the right plan, if things are moving forward in the direction that we want it to move, and such. So if I don't have, because none of us can meet in person, if I don't have something like that to go by, I don't know how they are making out with the plan or program that I put together. So we want to all become leaders. We need to, anybody that's high up in a company, anybody that is doing well in business, they are usually a very calm person. They think about things before they lash back and just give a response without thinking about it. They usually take overnight to think about things. They digest things. They don't just spew out information right back at the situation. So let's all try and raise the bars for ourselves, and try and be there for our team or client or tribe, and strive a little bit harder. If your teammates and your clients see you putting in the work as well, they will put in 10 times the work that you do, because they want to achieve those goals or those gains that they see that you are doing. So remember to invest in yourself, into your mentors or your coaches, because in turn it all benefits you in the long run. So you never gain anything if you stay stuck in your comfort zone. You never grow. You never expand your knowledge or your database kind of thing. So you have to work on mindset, and that is usually something that is every day. You want to become that wolf to go and chase down things and work hard to get things. You follow the steps that are provided there for you. You have to touch base with your team and have good lines of communication, or your clients or your tribe. Talk to them about answering and responding things. Check in with your team or tribe at least weekly, sometimes daily. Set up boundaries though. Let your people know that you're going to have one day a week or a few hours a week that you're not going to have your devices on. You're not going to be able to be contacted. You need to take that space, that time out every week, a break in your daily routines to, like I said, spend that quality time with your family and just decompress for yourself. Do some self-care on that day. So Like I said, let your team know with communications. Open up the good lines of communications. Maybe they are at you about something and it's not even the actual problem. Let's maybe dig down deeper and find out what the root of the problem is. So find your voice, be yourself. You are not someone else. So this is the real me. This is how you get me. You are unique. I am unique, and I'm not trying to be anybody else but myself. So hopefully that you found some value in this evening. Let me know what some of your takeaways were tonight, and maybe give me some suggestions of what you would like me to talk about the next time we pop on here. So peace out, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Go Yotes. I don't know if you can see that. Yotes hockey night in Canada here tonight. So take care, everyone, and have yourself a good night.